Okay, today we're going to try to build a flute out of an old piece of wind chime. Why? Because we had an old piece of wind chime. Now, I scoured the garage and found the marker. If you watched our last video, you know how important this is. Now, we have yet to get any video evidence of the creatures that live in this garage, but I'm sure they live here, and if we film here enough, we will find them. I, again, suspect they're probably gnome-like critters, about so high, probably. Just a guess. Anyway, so what we did was we had an old wind chime. I plugged up one of the holes. We measured. We got online. We found some measurements. Now, these don't show you the measurements, but it's fine. Different measurements for different tones and so on and so forth. So I borrowed these measurements from what's called a plumber's flute. And all I did was I transferred the markings to the stick so we can use the stick later to make more flutes if that's what we feel like doing. So what I'm going to do is I plugged up one hole with a screw. Don't know if that's going to work. We're going to plug up the end of it with a piece of stick because we're inventive that way. We're going to use the center punch to mark the holes. And then I have set the drills we're going to need, marked them to the numbers I want, and we're going to utilize this to get the different holes into the flute, if that makes any sense to anyone. And we're not going for classical musical instrument here. We're going for a toy for the kids to make noise with. So if you're looking for building classical instruments, you've opened the wrong thing. This is about building stuff out of garbage from my garage. And I got my camera crew here, though you won't see them. They're going to be working on every aspect of things, from filming and editing to music and graphics. They're my crew. And kudos to my crew. My crew is awesome, which is to say my children are awesome. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and mark this. And the reason that I'm marking this way is, like I said, there was already a hole. And the hole went all the way through, so we're just going to substitute one of the holes in the flute that is already there. We're going to widen it out and make the marker. That made sense in my head before it came out of my mouth, so you're just going to have to go with it. Also, neener. You can't change it. Okay, so I have indicated where I want these things to be with the marker. I have added the angled one. There was supposed to be one that was kind of off to the side, so when you do that, if you put it on your on the marker stick, you're going to know where to put it on the thing, so we offset it. We don't want to lose this stick, so I'll put it away someplace cool later. And then on my phone, I have a picture of which part of the flute gets which hole. So, first and foremostly, I'm going to use a center punch and hopefully indent this so the drilling goes easier. So that's what's going on right now. Here we go. Is everybody ready? I feel ready.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You ready? Yes. Oh, excellent. Well, apparently I wasn't ready. That seemed to go well. Do it again. That one went okay. Do it again. We're doing great if they work. Now, if you've never drilled into round pipe before, you don't realize how important it is to start those holes. And first and foremost, we use the punch, and then we take a little drill. I'm just going to take one that looks good to me. Don't got to be measured because we're going to use it as a pilot. So basically, if it's sharp and it's small, that's what you want to pilot. And look at that, I've already made my workspace into a mess. I'm using a drill bit. So if my assistant would kindly go and get me a pair of safety glasses, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm going to try to actually put them on for this video. Cabinet to your right, dear. To your right. There will be editing. Keep going. One more. She's safety glasses. All right. Okay, so she's gonna take my headphones, because I don't need them. She's gonna put them over there. And then I have these, which I probably also don't need, but you know, we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna pretend to be safe anyway. It's gonna be a blast. Okay, got the full safety glasses thing going on. All right. How you doing up there? How's it looking in the camera? All right. People at home are going, I didn't hear anything. She gave me the thumbs up. Wasn't for you, it's for me. So there. Okay, honestly, this is taking longer to drill than I thought it would. Boy, they meant these wind chimes to like stay put. They weren't fooling around. These were some high quality broken wind chimes. Woo! Made it. All right, one down. Bunch more to go. I'm starting to feel like I maybe chose a dull drill bit. Let's change it out and see if it gets better. Because this is borderline irritating. Ah yeah, dull drill bit. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at the sizes here. So the first three have to be the 3/8. So we marked the thing, we got the 3/8 bit. Actually, the first four have to be the 3/8. So 3/8 bit. Dun dun dun. That did not go well. Dun dun dun. There we go. One. Oh, I'm sorry. Had me a little Sesame Street flashback right there. Two. Oh. Okay, 3/8. 3/8. You know what? I know how to use this device.
Really?
Yeah. You wouldn't believe it by watching, but I do know how this device is supposed to work. How you doing up there?
Good.
Still good? Okay, good. All right.
What's like you have?
So, the next one has to be the 11/32. So we're going to gear up for that. Burn it. It's the song of the drill. Doing it? No? Okay, we're putting in the 11/32. Dun dun dun. Okay, next we have Well, hold on. Having fun as a dyslexic here. Okay, so the next one is supposed to be a different one than this, but we're going to use this one because this is what we have. Okay. Okay, we needed one slightly larger than this, but what I'll do is I'll just round it out later with like a Dremel tool or something. It will be ducky. And then the last one has to be the 5/16. And remember, when things are ducky, they are good. So, it will be good. It'll quack, quack good.
Did you just say quack, quack good?
Yes, quack, quack good. Now, this is all rough, so don't run your fingers over that yet.
Ow.
Now we need a plug. Like I said, we're building stuff out of junk. So, all you do, in this case, I chose a maple stick. Tap the maple stick down with the hammer, got the maple stick sticking out of the end. Now they said use a wooden dowel, and I wanted to. I saved a wooden dowel for this project. I had it all tucked away so I could find it. I hid it so well that I didn't find it. So, consequently, maple stick. And you said, you didn't clean that stick up or anything. You're right, it's my garage. I can do that. And I shall. Now, if my assistant will kindly pause the camera. Okay, so all we're doing right now is just filing down the outside of the holes a little bit so that the rough burrs from the drill are taken off. And by burr, I simply mean any loose metal that you might catch your finger on. Now, let's see. See if I can remember my right hand from my left. And let's see if we have a flute, guys, shall we? We're gonna see. Here we go. First try. And it's a noisemaker. I don't know how to play the flute, but I think we successfully built a junk garage flute. And that's going to be a lot of fun for the kids later. So that's the whole show for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have fun. Thanks to my camera crew. Later.
This has been a Three Little Monsters production.